Assalamu alaikum and hello to everyone. I'm here to present a topic. Okay, before presenting the topic, you must be listening to this video while sitting in your drawing rooms, in your bedrooms, in your in your garage, in your garden, or maybe outside, or maybe inside the car. So, before starting that, just look around yourself and tell me that you can see some nouns, right? You might be seeing tables, you might be seeing chairs, pens, pencils, your parents, your siblings, juice, water, anything, right? So, what are they, right? So, can we say that noun is the name of person, place, animal, or things? For example, chair, table, jam, juice. See these pictures. Can you see? There are three tables, two chairs, jam, juice, water. Focus on my voice again. I said three tables, two chairs, jam, juice, water. I said two chairs. See, I can count the chairs. I can count the tables. But I didn't say that I have one jam. Yes, I can say that I have one jar of jam. But jam, I cannot say it's one jam. For juice, can I say that I have one juice? No. I can say that I have one jar of juice. A glass of water. But water? I cannot say that I have one water. So this indicates us there are two types of nouns. What are they? Nouns can be classified as countable nouns, uncountable nouns. See, countable nouns, they have plural forms. Spoon, spoons. While uncountable nouns, they do not have plural forms. Say jam, bread, flour. Bread. You might be confused in bread. There are loaves of bread. Have you ever seen a full bread when it is not cut into pieces? Can you count the bread? No. It has so many of the particles which are joined together to make it that soft part, right? That is bread. But bread itself is uncountable. Yes, loaves of bread you can count. Jam you cannot. Spoons, yes, you can count. So, countable nouns, you can count them. Uncountable nouns, as the name indicates, you cannot count. Am I clear? It's easy now? Okay. Countable nouns. They are objects that can be counted in numbers. See, two spoons. Can you see the two spoons on the left? Yes, 6 students are studying together. How many students are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many students are there? 6. So you can count them. While on the other hand, uncountable nouns. They cannot be counted in numbers and cannot be separated and counted individually. See water, there's more water or full glass of water, right? Can you say one water? No. In the second picture, you can see little water in the glass. There's water that is at the end of the glass. There's very little, less water, right? So you cannot say I have one less water. No. If your mommy is going to ask you, did you drink water? You'll say I had plenty of water or I had more water in the breakfast. Right? So you cannot say that I have one water or two water like the countable nouns. You can tell your mommy I have 2 spoons. You can tell your mommy that I have 2 packets of yums. Right? See? It's very easy. It's not that difficult. Countable nouns are really very easy. You can count them on fingers in numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to so on and so forth. You can count them. While uncountable nouns, they are unable. You are unable to count them, okay? See, this water, you cannot separate it into pieces and say that I have 1, 2, 3 water, 4 water, right? Clear? So countable nouns are nouns that have plural forms, while uncountable nouns, they do not have plural forms. Countable nouns, they are the objects that can be counted in numbers, while uncountable nouns, they cannot be counted in numbers and cannot be separated and counted individually. I hope you are clear about this thing. Now, let's open your Oxford Modern English workbook, which you are going to use it as OME workbook, worksheet number 1, page number 1, question number 1. Okay, look at this question. It says, put the nouns below into the correct boxes, right? The list of nouns is provided to you. Apple, milkshake, bread, cup, belt, flower, rice, packet, soup, tea, umbrella, right? Okay, looking towards the first one. First column says countable nouns, and the second column says uncountable nouns. Countable nouns. Okay, look, the first one is apple. Can you count the apples? Yes, I can. I can count the apples. 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apples. So apple is going to come under the category of countable nouns. While the second one says milkshake. Let's say it's an apple milkshake. Can you count the particles in that milkshake? Can you count the milk? No, it's hard for you, right? You cannot count the milk now. That milkshake is not going to be counted by you. So it is going to come under the category of uncountable nouns. Okay, the next one, bread, I've cleared that to you. Cup, belt, flour, rice, packet, soup, tea, umbrella. I believe it's easy for you to understand now, right? This question number 1 is really very easy. Now let's move to question number 2. Question number 2 says, find the countable nouns and color them. In the first row, there are going to be 1 row, 2 row, 3 row. Third row. So in the first row, it says jelly. Can you count the jelly? No. Can you count the honey? No. So you have to color the uncountable ones. No, you have to color the countable nouns. You're not going to color the jelly, honey. You have to color the jar. See, you can count the jars, right? I have 1 jar of jam, 2 jars, 3 jars, 4 jars. You can also count the plates, but you cannot count jam, honey, jelly, rice. Okay? This question is really very easy. Question number 1, done. Question number 2, done. Proceeding towards question number 3. Okay. It says, find the uncountable nouns and color them. You have to find out the uncountable nouns the way you've done in question number 2. Over there, you found out countable ones. Now you have to find out uncountable nouns. Honey. Yes, it's uncountable. You need to color honey. Bottle. There's a plural form of bottle. Yes, bottles. Right? So you can count the bottles. You can count how many bottles are there in your house. Right? So you're not going to color bottle because it is a countable noun. Jar, a countable noun again. Jam, it's an uncountable noun. See, you cannot count the jam. So jam is going to be uncountable a noun like honey. So you have to color it as well. Are we done with worksheet number 1? Yes, it's very easy. So once you are done, to check your work whether you have done it correctly or not, you're going to go to the solution, and solution to that is provided right over here at the end of this session. But before doing this, you need to solve your worksheet by yourself, right? So just wrap up the lesson with the thing that countable nouns They have plural forms, while uncountable nouns, they do not have plural forms. Countable nouns, they are the objects that can be counted in numbers, while uncountable nouns, they cannot be counted in numbers and cannot be counted separately or individually. Okay, have a happy session. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.